Hey, what's up guys? OG Apex Adam here with another exciting part of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And also, I'm sorry I had to cut you off last time, because the freaking king takes 20 minutes to move his fat ass. Anyway, the next this is actually the first part of the first dungeon inside Jabu-Jabu's belly, because I'm not going to have a 45-second part just to show you to walk in, and I forgot to get a fish. First of all, you actually gotta get a fish. Anyway, I kind of noticed as I was looking through my videos, I got my numbers screwed up on the parts. Like I saw 2 part 12s, and I don't know if any of you noticed that right or anything, but I apologize. I was kind of really angry because I did not notice that. First of all, that's big fish, that's your third dungeon. Yeah, I know it seems kind of weird, just put a fish right in front of him, and you will be entering. And he eats you. Now, it may seem like you're trapped in here when all you really gotta do is just... and you're back out. Well, you'll immediately, but I don't think I've ever did this. That's a new enemy that you saw. And there's another new enemy, Shape-em, which you basically just gotta roll into it, but there's actually one really good method for them. Dig your nuts. Now, what you have to do first, pull out your slingshot and hit that switch. That's how you enter to the second room. Now, you did just ignore... There's also another new enemy called a Beery. If you touch it, you'll be electrocuted. Just ignore them. There's not really any way you can defeat them at this point without the dungeon item. So just walk past and go to the next room where you'll see Princess Ruto. You, who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I've no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now. And you, get out of here, understand? God. Freaking Ruto's kind of a beep. Talk to her. You have to talk to her multiple times. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu-Jabu's belly since I was little, but liar! Lord Jabu-Jabu is very strange today. Your electrified jellyfish had strange holes around. Top of that, my precious stone was, but that's none of your business. Anyway, and precious stone, I think we all know what that is. You, go home now, understand? You're that worried about me? When I will give you then I will give you the honor of carrying you. However, leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. Well, you'd better believe me. If you try to leave with her, I've tried it before, trust me. She'll just stop you. She won't let you. You can leave without her, but with her, she won't let you. Anyway, to get over here, what you gotta do, you can hear gold Skulltula. That's my method, just of these enemies called a stinger. Just hit it with a Deku Nut and then jump attack. Oh god, I don't want to. Anyway, just defeat this with your slingshot. Then to get the token, don't worry, once the dungeon item actually makes getting tokens 10 times easier. You gotta climb up this. Then up here there's some jars, one with a fairy, some Deku seeds, and more Deku seeds. That's what you got. That's how you get up there, like this. Anyway, just go down here, and the one thing I find kind of funny, you can actually press the button with Rudo. Yeah, I know, kind of weird, but funny. Oh, this part you have to put her down, and you should have your Deku shield equipped. You have to defeat that Octorok, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. I don't know if any of you guys get that joke, but I hope some of you do. Yeah, you want to go back here. Now we're actually going to be going to get the dungeon item. As you're immediately introduced with a new enemy called a Tailpasseron, or however it's spelled. And this is the only point in the game where you're actually going to see those things, unless you're playing Master's Quest, I believe, that you see them under. This switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone, Link. I think I'm going in the right place. Oh, yes I am. I don't want to waste my Deku Nuts, because they're really useful in this level. And that should reveal a treasure chest, which is going to contain the dungeon item. Now, I think this is our next desk. No. But you want to equip that right away, because you're going to need it. The Boomerang. Basically, you can actually bring tokens, gold Skulltula tokens, to you. So that way you don't have to on those. This one, you have to leave Rudo behind. As you can see, when I get on the switch and get off, oh my gosh. Okay, just hold R to drop her down. Then go in this room, you'll meet up with a new enemy called a parasitic tentacle. It seems that the narrow part is its weak point. You need a particular item to destroy it, and that particular item is the Boomerang. Just like kind of circle around it until it combusts into a million pieces. Yeah, we're literally just attacking this innocent fish. Now, that treasure chest will reveal the dungeon map. Now, she'll just yell at you, but don't worry, she'll only do this once. How inconsiderate. How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. Now, now the next destination. The red slimy thing is gone. That must be because you cut the red tail. Will that work with the other ones too? Yes. Now, this is a timed workplace. Basically, I like to use Deku Nuts. See how fast that took when I used Deku Nuts? Now open this to get the compass. It's kind of odd that we're getting the compass when we're like halfway, map and compass when we're like halfway done with the dungeon. I grab Rudo and it's time to move on to the next world. Or not the, room. I don't know where world came from. What the frick? We open this. This is our next destination. It's another parasitic tentacle. Wait, I just noticed something. Parasitic? That means it's a parasite, so we're not damaging the fish. Man, I just realized that after like 10 years. I'm an idiot. Now the the final destination is, or not the final destination of this one particular part is, oh my god, in the centerpiece one of the trident-shaped hallways. As you can see, this one's blue. And now you can finally defeat these things now. We're kind of running low on time too, the 13-minute mark. Now, I'd highly recommend to defeat those first. Next up, we're actually going to be going back to the room where we met Rudo, and I'm just gonna end the part right as we drop down. Basically, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's another one of those tentacles in there, and that's our next destination. If you didn't notice, I can show you exactly where it was at, which is this one. So fall down this one, and you'll see yourself out of the same room, but a different area. So that is all the time I have for this part. Join me next time where we will hopefully finish this dungeon.